Each one of us has experienced pain at some point in life. On other occasions, we relent and let go. On other occasions, we harbor resentment and animosity. To forgive another person is to practice biblical forgiveness as taught in the Bible. Abandoning one's sin is the very definition of forgiveness. However, to forgive is not to forget or allow the offender to commit the same sin again and again. And by the way, to forgive is not a guarantee for reconciliation. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sheila. I know it's been quite a while, but regardless, I am here. I have been caught up. I have been busy, busy with life, but regardless, I am here. So today we are going to be talking about why it is important for us to forgive as Christians. So I must mention, if you are a content creator and you are consistent, if you are a consistent content creator, trust me, I respect you, because it's nothing close to easy. It's nothing close to easy. But regardless, I'll try to be as consistent as I can possibly be. We're gonna be talking about why it is important for us to forgive as Christians. The number one point is forgiveness promotes healing. So forgiveness is more than just letting go of resentment. It's an act of obedience to God. The Bible clearly states that if you want to be forgiven, you must also forgive others. That's in Matthew chapter 6, verses 14 to 15, I think. When we choose forgiveness, we open up the door for God to work in our hearts. Holding on to bitterness prevents us from experiencing true healing, because God is the only one that can truly restore us. But when we refuse to forgive, we block His ability to heal our hearts. True healing requires surrender, and forgiveness is an important step in that process. The reason on why we should forgive as Christians is forgiveness teaches us patience. The struggles in life, like financial struggles, relationship issues, marriage issues, health problems. So most times people act out because they are dealing with their own pain. So that is why it is very, very important for us to be patient with one another. Apostle Paul reminded the Ephesians to love one another and to be patient with one another despite their flaws. You can read more about that in Ephesians chapter 4. When we learn to forgive, we cultivate patience and grace towards others. This helps us to respond to difficult people with kindness instead of reacting with frustrations. Over time, this makes us more like Christ. Number 3 reason on why we should forgive as Christians is forgiveness restores relationships. And please don't get me wrong, not every broken relationship will be fully restored, but forgiveness is always possible. The goal of forgiveness isn't necessarily reconciliation. It's about freeing your heart from the burden of resentment. Even if the other person actually never changes, forgiveness allows you to move forward without being trapped in the past. Apostle Paul encouraged believers to be considerate to one another. You can read that from Romans chapter 15. Forgiveness does not mean excusing hurtful actions, but it means choosing peace over conflict. I'm not really sure what number we are on right now, but next point is on why we should forgive as Christians is forgiveness promotes humility. It's very easy for us to focus on how others have wronged us, but the truth is we have all made mistakes. So forgiveness reminds us that we too need grace. It humbles us and helps us to recognize that no one is perfect. When we actually forgive, we recognize that we know better than those who hurt us. We are all actually in need of God's mercy. Our Lord Jesus actually set the ultimate example when He forgave those who crucified Him. You can get the story from Luke chapter 23. If Christ could forgive the people that put Him on the cross, we too can certainly forgive the people in our lives. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, kindly subscribe to my channel and welcome to the ever growing family. I love you and I will see you again in my next video.